Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back. It's Friday, chat. Already. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. The week has flown by in the midst of some choppiness, volatility, back and forth price action. Good morning. Mac Jones. Good morning, D. Money in chat. Happy Friday. Let's make some money. Hey, I'm with you. I am with you. I'm with you. Motivational, gotta love it. Yeah, you gotta love it. We are back, chat. Good morning. Happy Friday. We are back in the house. Live and indirect from the BDH. Make no mistake about it. James. Good morning, BDH and D-Money, keeping the streak alive. Let's go. Hey, we appreciate the tip as always, but it's not necessary. Oh, man. Hello, handsome. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Are you, we got to get the party. It looks like we're getting the party started early, Chad. It's not even 10:30. Akioshi. Are you, we can't tell by your... We can't tell by your profile pic, are you a male or a female? So, but it's definitely a little early, a little heavy. Handsome is a little heavy at 9:03 in the morning, but good morning, we are back. Oh, man. You never know, chat. You never know what you're gonna get. That's the problem. That's the problem, chat. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a bag of chocolate. You know, it's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what the chat's gonna pop off. You must have had some beauty sleep, Ginger. Good morning. We are back in the place to be. That is the BDH. Live and indirect. PW's X is lit. Yeah, there's a lot of we'll get into it, but make no mistake about it, there is definitely some PW's definitely fired up. Oh man, the new TLR, what up? How are you? We in the building. We are in the building, chat. We had a crazy pop to the upside around 7 o'clock. If you caught it, congratulations, because that's almost a 200-point pop out of this consolidation range that we were stuck in overnight. Question is now, does it continue, chat? Do we get some bullish momentum in the market? That's the question. If the market, what I will say today, chat, it's Friday, so hopefully the volatility remains and it's not the pump before the market open, and then that's it, right? We would love a move like this. Wouldn't we love a move like this, chat, to the upside? I mean, just let it run, let it flow. We would love it. I would love it. So we will see what we get today, chat. We'll go ahead and map out the daily levels. We'll get the party started. Why not? Let's map out the daily levels. Now the good news is today, chat, you can clearly see, this is your daily chart that we're looking at. You can clearly see that we are currently hanging out above yesterday's daily candles high, which, you know, the last few days we've had some consolidation where the market has actually opened up inside of the previous daily candles range. At the moment, that's not the case. We know that could change on the market, meaning that we can get a deeper retracement down, but we are currently sitting above the yesterday's daily candle high. So yesterday's daily candle high, 27,155.75. And then you got yesterday's daily candle low sitting at 26,681.75. All right, so that's yesterday's daily candle high mapped out, guys. Keep in mind, too, what's a little interesting there is that you do have a bottom wick, and you had some kind of rejection off of these lows, you know, upper 600s, right? That 681 level, you had to push right back up, and then now you got expansion. Current daily candle does not have a bottom wick, though. So that is a little, I guess you got to be a little concerned there that we don't have any kind of bottom wick, chat. Right on that daily candle, you would have loved to see some kind of push down and then the expansion up, but we'll see how this plays out today. 4-hour chart as well, we basically just had like some indecision and then the expansion to the upside. Finally broke out of this range that we were stuck in. So do we push down here towards yesterday's daily candle high, chat, and then maybe get some kind of continuation back up? So maybe do we get some kind of retracement down to maybe 155 and then a push right back to the upside? We're gonna find out. So we will get the party started. Don't you worry. Let me pull this up, chat. So if you're wondering for news, guys, onlyprofirms.com, you do have a news section under market analysis. You're able to pull it up. Make no mistake about it. April 24th, there's nothing scheduled on the news horizon. So it is Friday, guys. So it's one of those things where we're hopeful that, you know, we know that we kind of mentioned this yesterday, chat. We do have some 10 o'clock news on the horizon, but it's not red folder. So it's revised consumer sentiment and revised inflation expectations at 10 o'clock, but it's not red folder, chat. So onlypropfirms.com, you're able to compare obviously the props that we deal with, that we actually are in partnership with, chat. So the reality is that you're able to compare the top props in the industry and take advantage using the code PW. Why not? So 10 o'clock, you got some orange folder news. We'll still keep an eye on it because you never know, chat, right? It's kind of, I guess you can say, it's keeping a pulse on consumers. So maybe that does have some kind of impact on the market. We're going to find out. Michelle, how many days does it take for a payout after requesting with Apex? So typically, so if you're on the new plans with Apex, shout out to Apex right now, 90% off, guys. Obviously using the code PW. So if you're on the new plans, they are approving. I've seen some really quick approvals on X. Some same day approvals, couple day approvals, and then payment shortly after. So it depends on your specific situation, however, right? So if you follow the rules and there's no, right, you got to follow the rules. As long as you do that, you shouldn't have any problems. But Apex, so the way that Apex they'll give you, if you go to the FAQ section, they have a timeline for payout approval. And as long as you follow the rules, you shouldn't have any issues there. So I would say check out the FAQs. So if you go to the Apex website, you can type in payouts. And if you have end of day payouts, you can go through the FAQ. Talks about minimum days for profit, obviously, right? Payout per request, how to submit it. And all of that. So FAQ section is pretty detailed, guys, and it kind of breaks it all down. And normally within 5 to 7 business days, you actually will get the approval. But it's been happening. I've been seeing a lot of people on X talk about how it's been happening quicker for them with this new structure. So shout out to Apex, 90% off, guys, using the code PW. You gotta love it. We're getting ready for the party to start. We're gonna drop a poll in the chat. We're gonna see how you guys are feeling going into this market open on a Friday. So plans for the weekend, yeah. My niece turned 11 yesterday, chat. So the plan is to take my daughter to her. She's having a party. I thought it was Sunday. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was Sunday, chat, but it's actually tomorrow. So they're having like a pool party. Oh man, they're having a pool party tomorrow. Don't you worry. So I'm gonna go there with my daughter. So I do have my daughter this weekend, chat. All right, so we're dropping a poll now. in the chat. So up, down, or choppy town. You gotta love it, chat. You gotta keep it, you gotta have fun, you know. You gotta keep it light. Oh man. So get your votes in. I'm curious to see how you guys are feeling. Obviously, we had an expansion to the upside around 7. I had a bit of a pullback to the 14 and 50 EMA 5-minute chart, and we are currently right at the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, 27,253. Somebody just said Big Brawley is going to the pool party. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I'm gonna pretend I did. It's too early for the Big Brawley. Big Brawley, don't come in too heavy, sir. It's too early right now for the nonsense this early in the morning coming at DMONEY. Cray with Lil Ray talking about Big Brawley going to a kid's birthday party. Come on, man. Do me a solid if you haven't already, chat. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. First down and up. Yeah, we're going to find out. Right now, the poll, chat, you got 47% feel like we're going to go up at market open. 30% feel like we're going down. And 23% feel like it's going to be choppy town. So either way, we're going to find out. We're getting ready. Get your stretches in. Get your push-ups in, chat. Oh man, having kids is what it's all about. My son is 22, about to graduate from college on May 9th. 4 girls, 18, 17, 16, and 12. Wow. Hello TP2959. I think that definitely deserves the full user name to be called out. Shout out to you. That is definitely a proud moment, I would imagine, seeing your kid graduate. So congrats. Well, chat, I just got word that the basketball hoop has been assembled here at the BDH, and you know what that means. I don't want to brag or anything, but I don't want to brag, chat, but you're probably going to see PW get a beatdown. So, hey, this is going to be great. This is great news, chat. So, hey, I'm just saying, chat, get ready, because PW's about to get a beat down. I don't think he's ready for what's about to happen, chat. Just keeping it real. This isn't no ping, you know, this isn't ping pong, guys. This isn't ping pong. Are your D's ready? Yeah, they're ready. They are ready. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. You guys don't have any faith in D-Money. Well, guess what? You don't have to have faith in D-Money, but I was on the 8th grade. I was on my 8th grade basketball team, guys. I was on my middle school basketball team. Make no mistake about it. If you forgot, maybe you got selective memory, but D-Money was on his 8th grade basketball team. And I was second string. I was not a starter, so I'm not going to sit here and lie, but I was on the team, guys. I got picked. I got selected. Pretty sure the jersey still fits. And I may try to find that jersey, chat, to bring it out on PW, because he's not ready for what's about to happen, chat. So you gotta love it. Oh man. Tell us about the NBA games. Yeah. So who watched the playoffs last night? That's the question, chat. Who watched the playoff last night? Because guess what? Guess what? Well, the Knicks chat, they lost. CJ McCollum hit a game-winning shot. It looks like over Karl Anthony Towns, right? You got to love that. So the Knicks lost yesterday by 1 point, guys. So they lost the lead. They were tied 1-1, and then they lost last night. So believe it or not, the Hawks have a lead 2-1 in that series. It's still early. They got some time. Looks like the Raptors beat Cleveland as well. You got to love that. But what about this game, chat? This is the game that I told you guys yesterday to keep an eye out on that series. So make no mistake about it. Minnesota won yesterday, chat. So let's check this out. And guess what? I mean, it looks like it was a combined effort, guys, because Anthony Edwards, he only had 17 points. All right. So, but you had a lot of help from some other people. So pretty nice. You look at the points, right? So you had some help from some other people to pull that off. So you got to love it. You got the Lakers tonight. I'm excited for that game. 8 o'clock. So obviously they lead 2-0, but we got to see what happens. So that's your NBA update, chat. You got the Celtics and the 76ers tonight as well. Spurs and Trailblazers. You gotta love it. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Got to keep the streak alive of over 1,000 likes, chat, before 9:30. Got to keep the streak alive. Looks like we're hanging out 760 likes, so we got some work to do there. We got 3,500 people tuned into the show. We're going to ramp up here in the next 10-15 minutes. Make no mistake about it. You got about... We'll give you another minute and a half for the poll. So get your votes in, chat, as far as what you think is going to happen here at market open. So 1 hour chart, you can kind of see how we've had the high put in 7 o'clock, 1 hour candle. Had a lower high, kind of inside candle, right? Meaning that kind of like a consolidation range. And then the current candle is just kind of hanging out here at 27,230 area. So ideally, I would love a pullback and then some expansion higher. Pull back to maybe 155. And then I'll take off back to the upside. Because we've had so much time in this area, chat, since basically the 20. If you look at it, right, we've had Been in this area for a few days from the 22nd. So it looks like we actually had, if you kind of map out this box, this range we were stuck in for a few days. So maybe we just get a quick retracement and then back to the upside. Do you think we retest the 200 to go for new highs? You're saying 200 like well, I mean, we're already, you're saying like 200 even, or I'm a little confused on your question. So yeah, I think we can get to, I mean, I would love to see us kind of get back down here, to be honest. Don't know how deep the retracement's going to be, but I would love us to get back to maybe 155 even, right? Swipe the 200s, get down to 155 really quick, and then start kind of building out to go higher if they're going to push us higher. $200 EMA. Yeah, that's what, yeah, so if you're referring to the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, I mean, that's 27,123. Who knows if that's going to happen? I mean, anything's possible in the market, chat. That would be basically almost like a 1-hour retracement to the 14 EMA, sitting at 27,136, right? This is your 1-hour chart, so it's possible. We're gonna find out, chat. All right, we're gonna finalize the poll here. So it looks like we got 49% of the chat feels like we're gonna go down, or up, sorry. 31% feel like we're gonna go down. 20% feel like it's gonna be choppy town. So got a mixed bag there, but obviously the bulls have been in the chat, have been very aggressive this week. There's been a lot of bulls in the chat that's been filling out the polls. So we got about a minute. Got about a minute left, guys. We're getting ready. For a market open, don't you worry. You got about 55 seconds left. And can we keep the streak alive of 1,000 likes? We hit 1,000 likes, so I appreciate that, guys. You gotta love it. So about 30 seconds left before market open. We're getting ready to ramp up here. You're getting a pullback now, which is ideal. You like to see this now, right? Let it happen now. Why not? Pull it back to the downside, and then we're right. If they get back above these highs up here and the 14 EMA sitting at 248, maybe we're able to expand right back up to the upside. So 8 seconds left here, chat. 2 seconds. Market's open. All right, there's a 189, 176. We know that the highs are sitting up here, 363 area, all right? So pretty decent size retracement here. This is the 1-hour chart as we're kind of watching this, guys. So keep in mind, you got the 14 EMA sitting at 27,133, and you got yesterday's daily candle high, 27,155. So this is, we wanted a retracement down, we're getting it. Bottom wick, nice bottom wick, 5-minute chart being formed. Looks like the bulls are having a hard time at the moment, right? So a couple minutes into this first 5-minute candle, kind of some back and forth price action. See if we're able to get, you like that bottom wick being formed here. Crazy volatility. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's how it's been. As we ramp up here, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Let's see if we're able to pop above this 50 EMA, 27,233. You like the bottom wick on the current 5-minute chart? But you're definitely getting quite a bit of volatility here. All right, so let me see. About a minute, 27 seconds left, current 5-minute candle. All right, this is bullish, guys, right? That reaction. You love this reaction. That was the level that I wanted it to pop, the 50 EMA. And now you're kind of, you want to see how this plays out. So we're able to get back above the 50 EMA, 27,220. Can they hold it? 47 seconds left. Longs are looking promising here, chat, to the upside. All right. Because, so trying to long here, guys. You got, I mean, you got 18 seconds left. And, we'll love to kind of see how this plays out. So, as long as we can hold 219, the longs are in play, in my opinion. Let me see. Map out the RB real quick so you guys can see that, and I'll flip to the screen. You got the high, 27,245.25. And then you got the low sitting here, 27,176.25. So you need to get back above. You're getting a bit of a kind of like, this is a nasty candle, but you almost want to buy into that bottom wick, guys, and hold it. So let's see what happens here. Entry was 216. Trying to, can we get up to upper 300s, right? Now if we break down, that's not great. I'm just basically anticipating we form a bottom wick and we push higher. So just got to be a little careful here. Not going to give it a ton of room for the first trade. Uh, 15-minute chart. is trying. So let's see if we get momentum here, guys, to the upside. If we kind of start losing and we can't break out higher, then I'm going to have to scrap it. And probably wait for us to break above these highs up here at 244. So see, can we get some momentum flowing here? Bottom wick already put in. You want this thing to take off to the upside, chat. And not happening. So that's not great. And it hasn't broke the ORB. So I got to be mindful of that, guys. But just saw obviously the higher time frame. We know we got highs up here sitting at 358. So to be honest, that's the thought process, is that if we break out, we're headed back to 300 or higher. All right, there's 10 points, chat. $15 points. You gotta love it. Drop a W in the chat if you took the long. Let's see if we can pop this previous candle's high up here above 245. All right, there's 20 points, guys. 25 points. You gotta love it. $30 points. Come on, man. Come on, guys. There's 35 points, chat. Come on, man. Come on, guys. We'll take that. We'll take that for the first trade. We'll take the 35-point winner. Drop a W in the chat if you took the longs. You gotta love it. You got paid. First trade, and I do feel like we got more upside here. I just want a 5-minute candle to close back above the ORB high. So, come on, man. Come on, guys. You gotta love it. Oh, man. All right, so now what you're waiting for, chat, is, so we got a candle that closed above, and you could get more upside here because we actually closed above the 5-minute ORB, 27,245. You want us to push down, form a nice bottom wick, 5-minute chart, and then we expand higher. So see how this plays out. So can they get it back above these highs? That looks like almost an equal high, chat. So 27,256.75 and then 25,257. That's pretty close to equal high for me. So if you're able to pop back above that, that could be promising for the bulls. All right, take out 257 area, 258, and then head higher. So we need to see how it plays. Well, we're on the board. You got a over 30-point trade. You gotta love it. Counts up $765 so far. We'll take it. All right, you're keeping an eye out here, chat, because the bulls are still trying to push this thing here. So you are being mindful of that break of that previous candle's high. That's bullish in my opinion. So they're trying to push for new highs. So as it seems, look at this 15-minute candle, chat. Very bullish at the moment. W passed a Lucid Flex account. Nice, congrats. Yeah, Lucid accounts right now, guys. This is a Lucid Flex account that I'm obviously trading. So, funded account. Lucid Flex account, right? Right now, 40% off, chat. Using the code PW. You gotta love it. No consistency rule in the funded phase, guys. So you got a 50% consistency rule on Lucid Flex accounts. During the evaluation phase. So you can basically pass it in 2 days. Once you're funded, no consistency rule in the funded phase. All right, pull back right back down. Looks like it took profit at the right area. You gotta love that, chat, right? When that happens. You got 5 trading days. So 5 trading days with Lucid for the payouts. All right, 15-minute ORB is going to be set, chat. Having a bit of a hard time here, but 15-minute ORB is going to be set. Got the high sitting up here, 27,260. And a low, 27,176.25. So that remains intact. So that's your 15-minute candles ORB, chat. It's officially set. So the question is, can we bounce out of this area with momentum and head out of this range towards 300? Having a bit of a hard time. Blew my accounts on your long analysis. Thank you, sir. What? Are you serious? I literally took profit. It was a 30+ point winning trade. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? You should have took profit. You gotta be joking. You're joking, right? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I literally took profit at the top. What? It was over a 30-point trade. Are you? Wow. You can't make this up? Yeah, it's crazy, guys. I mean, I'm actually shocked. Like, Denny, yeah, this isn't a signal service. Yeah, it sure isn't. But I clearly took profit and called out. Right? You guys saw me. Like, I'm totally. Oh, man. You gotta love it. Can't make this up, chat. All right, so we're waiting now. We got to see how this plays out, guys. Do we have enough momentum to get us back above opening range candles high, 27,260? Well, you might want to use the code PW, sir, if you didn't take profit, unfortunately. Use code PW. Lucid's 40% off. Oh, man. Having a bit of a chop fest, chat, at the moment. Oh, boy. That previous 15-minute candle looks like right. I mean, that's if we can continue higher here. You got a bottom wick put in already, chat. Can the bulls take us back above 260? I think if we are able to get back above 260, you're looking at 300 level, chat, pretty quick. That's just my my analysis. News in 10 minutes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we do have, keep in mind, chat, we do have some orange folder news coming up. Make no mistake about it, chat. So you got consumer sentiment and inflation, revised inflation expectations. Sorry about that, guys. Coming up at 10 o'clock. So 15-minute candle was looking promising, chat, and then all of a sudden the bear said no, sir. So just some back and forth kind of price action here. 1 hour chart has a nice bottom wick, but you know, you would want to see the momentum kind of step in. We're in that last 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle and 4 hour candle being open, chat, and you can kind of see the exhaustion here. from the highs at 364. So probably smart to be patient. Let this thing kind of set up. Pretty aggressive 50-point rejection right back down. 5-minute chart so far. 60 points actually. That's not great. Couple minutes left. 5-minute candle. We'll let this news candle, I think, is probably smart at the moment, chat. Nothing's cracking at the moment, so we'll let this play out. See if this news release gives us more momentum in a single direction versus back and forth price action. So looking like they want the lows to get taken. 27,176. We're going to find out. Don't you worry. Why people blow up their account so quickly? Yeah, he probably went full margin. Went max contract size and couldn't stand any kind of volatility. So I mean, I'm guessing. Who knows? All right, pretty aggressive rejection here, chat. There is the ORB low getting tapped. 27,176 just got broken to the downside. So pretty aggressive 5-minute candle. 90-point drop. Average Gaming 101 was here a couple days ago thanking you for a $4,000 day. Today was a $5,000 day from that buy analysis, which aligned with mine. Price after price bounce off VWAP, getting 9.9K payout from Alpha. Here's money for Chipotle. Hey, Average Gaming, thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it. Appreciate the tip. Just broke the ORB, chat. ORB low. Gotta love that. So bearish momentum stepping in here pretty aggressively to the downside, chat. 27,155.75. So that is yesterday's daily candle high. And we are having a pretty aggressive retracement here to the downside, chat. Got news coming up in less than 5 minutes. Still more downside. Pretty aggressive bears. And a pretty aggressive move right back up from 130. Look at this push. So just try to be patient, chat, because we know that we've seen this multiple times. You get these flushes and then you get some crazy reactions right back the opposite direction. And we do have some news coming out here at 10 o'clock. So you gotta love this. You gotta love this. Here's your 55-point retracement. Going into this news release. So on a higher time frame, we just tapped the 14 EMA, chat. Remember pre-market, that was a level that somebody wanted to know if we can get to 200. And I was like, well, you got the EMA sitting at 130. So is that enough to kind of push us back to the upside? Because a lot of times when you tap those EMAs on a higher time frame and the overall trend is bullish, you do get some bullish momentum kind of stepping into the market. For longs, guys. 40 seconds left before this news comes out. This is that 1 hour kind of like rejection here, guys, right? That we're talking about. So had the highs put in 27,363.75, and then you had the retracement to the EMA, and then let's see how this right back inside of the ORB as well, chat. 7 seconds left before the news release. No top wick, current 5-minute candle. Getting ready for a mile long. Somebody said they're getting ready for a mile long. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, I would say I would feel probably a little bit better if we're able to pop 200. Get back above 200. 27,200, right? All right, so yeah, it's looking you got, yeah, there it is, guys, right? So that's the pop above 200 very quickly. From 200 to 220, you had a quick pop of over 20 points. The question is now, do they kind of keep the momentum going to the upside? We know that the higher time frame hit that 14 EMA on the daily chart, but is that enough to get the party going, right? We know this is a news release, so you got to be mindful of that as well, chat. So expect some kind of back and forth price action here. Got a couple minutes left, a little bit over a couple minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. We talked about 200 EMA this morning. Yeah, somebody wanted to know if it would get there, right? And I said, yeah, that was the 14 EMA on the higher time frame chart. So I said it was possible. So we just did it, and now you're kind of waiting to see who's gonna win the battle now, right? We had a nice size retracement, higher time frame, so you're just got to be patient, chat. 2 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. We going for high today? Possible. DMONEY, you're absolute best streamer on YouTube. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, but I got work to do like everybody else, guys, to get better. So made no mistake about it, but I appreciate the kind words. Having a bit of a sell-off here, rejection off the 14 and 50 EMA, but not convinced as of yet that the bears are going to take us lower after seeing this crazy bottom wick put in off the 200 EMA, chat. 5-minute chart. But we're going to find out either way. Don't you worry. So this is the 1 hour. This was that initial like bullish reaction right back up, guys. And you will want to start seeing us reclaim these previous candles highs. If the bulls are going to step into play pretty aggressively. Let me grab a water, chat. All right, so this kind of hanging out right at the ORB low. Got an indecision candle here, long wick, top and the bottom, 5-minute chart. 15-minute chart right now. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. Battle between the bulls and the bears. Pips on life. I'm done trading for the day. Made my money in the London session. Want to watch DMONEY? Hey, appreciate that. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. It's Friday. Bulls are starting to try to step back in. Took one long already. Over 30-point trade. First trade of the day. Gotta love it. Just being patient now as we kind of play around at the bottom of the ORB. Bottom of the range. We had a swipe of the ORB low, and we had a swipe of yesterday's daily candles high. So far. Can we pop these highs, chat, sitting up here above 220? Break that, you're headed to 250, 258, chat. So we swiped two major levels already to the downside, so a lot of times when you swipe major levels, you get a pretty decent reversal back up. And Q loves to do that, chat. So are we getting ready for a bazooka candle here to the upside? Back above 224 up to 260 level or higher. That's the thought process. So don't say I didn't call it out. Feel like there's a bazooka here starting to kind of form out. One hour candle looks primed. You got a nice bottom wick. I'm going to try it, guys. I'm going to try it long. See if I can get a quick 10-point pop. Might get chopped here, so I'm going to be a little careful, but need a breakout above these highs. Saw the candles kind of building up momentum, but needed to kind of play out here, not stall. So might stall, to be honest. Yep, not good. I'm going to take that off. So got chopped, basically, but I'm still leaning towards more longs, guys, right? Because we're not breaking down. So I might be looking for another entry here. Saw the momentum kind of building to the upside. We were able to pop that previous candle's high on a 5-minute chart, and I wanted continuation. So just didn't get it. And it wasn't going to give it a ton of room to kind of pull back crazy on me. So 1 hour chart's bullish. Saw that as well. Didn't get the momentum up. So something's building here. And you would have to kind of lean towards longs because we've already swiped those lows sitting down there. So in my opinion, typically when you swipe a ORB low and a daily candle level, you get expansion opposite direction if we're able to push right back up. So might just take a while to kind of push up to the upside here. But I didn't want to give that particular trade a lot of room, to be honest, guys. So if you keep an eye out here because it could come now. You got 3 minutes, 15 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Could be targeting to 260 or higher if they really get it going to the upside. Top of the ORB. Just kind of hanging out in the range, and something needs to happen here. So I kind of feel like they're going to pop it to the upside. It's just a matter of being a little patient. Tried it again. There it is. I was up over 15 points really quick, guys, on the instant pop. So who caught that? If you caught it, congrats. It's over 10 points. And it's just getting choppy here. So there it is. It was just a little delayed. So my initial trade, it was the right thought process. It just took a little while to get it, guys. So picked up a few more points there. You got to love it. So the high of that candle was 27,257. You got pretty close to that 260 area. And I feel like we do break it to the upside, guys. So make no mistake about it. I'm bullish. I got a bullish mindset right now. If we can break above 260 with momentum, we're off to 300, chat. Keep in mind. So I'm going to let it. That's my thought process that I'm sticking to. Because we swiped those previous candles lows already. So I'm trying to another quick long. Be careful here, chat. You don't have to, you know, because it could be some volatility and choppy chop here. Hey, good morning. How are you? I feel like there's room up here towards these 300s, but it just needs to take off and stop chopping. You're getting some chop, guys. So I would say take your profit if you have it. Not getting the solid follow through, right? Initially, you're getting some pullback. 15-minute candle looks bullish. You got 2 minutes, or sorry, a minute left on the current candle. You need it to break out and stay back above 260 area. And then you got all this room up to 360 or higher, chat. Just needs to go. Even a 30-minute chart, I mean, nice reaction off the EMA, and you want a continuation up here. Rapid expansion, right? We were able to pop that high. Just needed to take off to the upside. So that 15-minute candle is going to close. They can't get it back above the range here, guys, right? We just tried to break out above it again. So it's just like one of those days where you have to kind of time your entry because it looks like it wants higher, to be honest. So you're getting in more than likely on a retracement and then the expansion back to the upside. Kind of like one of those nasty days. So we had a reaction right now at the 14, and that's what I'm saying, guys. You're getting like these retracements and then the expansion probably back up maybe to 260 area. So being a little aggressive with this because kind of feel like that's the move here, and then we finally pop above 260. So quite a few trades here, some chop, some follow through. I do feel like we're ultimately going to get up there to the upside, guys. Another quick pop I took. Just being a little aggressive here only because I see the momentum kind of building on a higher time frame, guys, to the upside, right? So took that long. All right, so there's that yeah, we need to push here. We need to push, guys, right above that 260 with momentum. They need to get it back above there. Just basically rode the retracement off of the EMA, the 14 EMA, 27,224. Because you feel like this is gonna give you a bazooka candle here, probably at some point through this level, pretty quickly up to 300. So these two accounts, I got two accounts rolling. One account's up $940. The other account's up 765. I feel like a bazooka's coming here, chat. So these are my two Lucid accounts that I'm trading here this morning. And I can kind of see on the 5-minute chart as long as we hold 27,220 area, chat, bulls are fighting a battle here to try to hold this level, right? You would expect like this to be like a higher low, 225, and then the next candle maybe opens up and then pushes us higher. You do have a lot of wicks here. We need to get back above, so that's what I'm saying, right? Clearly this is a resistance area. This is like the primary resistance area up here. Need to get back above it with momentum. Did I see Top Step's new payouts? No, I don't actually I don't follow Top Step on what Top Step is doing. We don't they're not a partner of the BDH, so I don't follow them. When will the live D-Money mentorship start? Gotta nail down some dates with PW, guys. We'll finalize that coming up. So see, once again, see how you're getting this bullish reaction, chat, off the 14. Like this is what I'm saying. It needs to hold. Maybe the next candle opens up, forms some kind of bottom wick, and then it spans to the upside. We'll see. Got 10 seconds left. Hey D, I'm getting my first ever payout from Apex. Was blowing accounts after account and kind of resented it. Just not kind of resented it was not possible for anyone getting payouts until now. I follow PW and you, and here it is. Greatly appreciative of your work. Hey, thanks for the $20 tip. You didn't have to do it, Alan, but I'm happy for you that you got the payout. Congrats. All right, so see, guys, see the expansion again right back up. Like, it's hard. You can't be bearish until we start losing that 220 area, in my opinion. Right? So they need to pop these highs, guys. You pop 260 or these highs up here, 268 area, I think is off to the races above 300, chat. Poppity pop. So shout out to Lucid, chat. If you haven't heard, %40 off using the code PW. Did he? No, I didn't see it yet. I'll pull it up in a second. Yeah, he's been eating real good over there. I think that's like the second time. So Ginger was just telling me, chat, that PW caught a monster tuna. You gotta love it. They're gonna be eating good today again. Oh yeah, I see it, guys. That's Cray Cray with Lil Ray Ray. This is look at this. Anyone like tuna? That's crazy. Look at the size. That is Now, chat, that is definitely a bazooka tuna. I think that qualifies. I think that definitely qualifies, chat, as a bazooka tuna. And if you guys saw his post, he said, "Why is Jerome at the White House?" Shout out to the new TLR. You gotta love it. So I guess PW saw that. Oh man. But look at the tuna, chat. I mean, that has to be, I mean, that is clear. Chat, that tuna has been eating other tunas. I mean, we can't, there is no physical way that tuna is malnourished, guys. That is cray with little Ray Ray. That tuna has been around. That tuna has seen other tunas come and go, chat.
Yeah, sure.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I mean, that is not eating other tuna. Yeah, that tuna has clearly digested some other tunas. Give me 1 second here, guys. As we kind of wait for the market to kind of build out here. See where this thing heads. And PW's in the chat, guys. Yeah, I don't know if he heard. We were talking about the massive tuna. We're hoping that he brings some back. Keep it chilled. I'm a tuna kind of guy, but gotta keep it chilled, if you know what I mean. Shout out to Omega, passed my 350K Apex accounts as predicted. Thanks, DMONEY. Learned so much from you, man. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. D, do you eat tuna or other fish? Yeah, I'll eat tuna. I eat other fish as well. Some salmon, other fish, guys. DMONEY doesn't discriminate on the fish. Don't you worry. Sushi? Yeah, we could do sushi, PW, but it has to be cooked. I can't switch up on my Spicy tuna, yeah. Nice 30-point drop. Yeah, I know, but we're still within the range. Oh man. Free call Friday. Yeah, we're gonna find out here, guys. PW has a question for the chat. I didn't say this, guys, because D-Buddy always remains on the sidelines. We let PW handle the BDH kind of duties there. Obviously he's the boss, so he said he has a question. Rocket Dildo guy said he's the biggest and largest, and he said BDH is the biggest. So who's the biggest, guys? If you're obviously you're here in the chat with us rocking out. PW wants me to show you the tuna. Yeah, the funny thing is I had it up. I was showing him here the cray with Lil Ray right here. So if you guys missed it, we were talking about this, PW. Maybe you tuned in right afterwards. This tuna, chat, is clearly, I mean, this tuna has been digesting other tunas and has probably eaten some family members, guys. This is cray with Lil Ray. I mean, this is not. How many pounds, PW, do you have? Did you weigh it? How many pounds is that tuna? Because I mean, this is not. This is cray with Lil Ray, guys. I want to know how many pounds. Crazy, man. PW says 6,000 viewers compared to 500 or 600. Yeah, I mean, great with Lil Ray. Oh man, so right now, chat, we're just waiting for a price to make a decision. We're stuck inside of the ORB, so D-Money PW sent you a gift. Big Brawley man, you want to come? No, PW. Big Brawley. Make sure that Big Brawley, if Big Brawley's coming to the BDH, that we got ample security, sir, because D-Money does not want any parts of that. Me and Big Brawley live next week. Hey, I mean, if that's what you want, listen, chat. I want no parts of Big Brawley. D-Money means that in every literal way possible, chat. Big Brawley's been very aggressive ever since the story was told about my mom watching the stream, chat, and Big Brawley basically kind of commenting. My mom was like, what's going on with this guy? And I said, yeah, we gave him a timeout, but he's still very aggressive. Gave him a few timeouts yesterday, chat. So apparently PW wants to fly him to the BDH. You gotta love it. D-Money's gonna be sick next week. Nah. Can't be sick, guys. Got a 2-year-old as well. So not much to write home about here in the market. Let this thing kind of pick a direction, guys, right? We've seen this multiple times so far that it's bounced from the bottom of the range. New 30-minute candle just opened up, chat. getting a bit of a pullback here to the downside, but I would not be so, I guess, willy-nilly or gone-ho on this being the final flush. We've seen this multiple times, so just time to be patient. Let the market do its thing. Denny said, imagine Big Brawley is 4'11". Well, D-Money's 5'8", so PW, if you have, I don't know if Ginger sent you a picture, but the basketball hoop has been assembled, and I hate to say it, but this isn't ping pong. This isn't ping pong. This is look at Big Brawley. Big Brawley just fired up. How did we get to this point, chat? You could always tell. You think, you know. You think people got you think somebody has your back, chat, and then all of a sudden they bring Big Brawley into the BDH. So very interesting times that we're in. To say the least. PW said he needs to chat to stress him out next week. We know that that's coming. They're going to be fired up for you to be back on Monday. Big Brawley man is drooling. Yeah, he sure is, but he's not drooling for me. He might be drooling for PW, but I hope he's not drooling for D-Money, because D-Money doesn't rock that way, guys. PW doesn't either, obviously, but he's enjoying this whole Big Brawley scenario that I got going on. So made no mistake about it. That's hilarious that you changed your username. Thanks for the $2 tip. We miss you, PW, but we're in good hands here. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Thanks for the tip. You didn't have to tip. Put the game on Kalshi. Yeah. Hey, we could do a little something. I'm ready. I am ready, chat. Hey, D-Buddy, do you use fib retracements when mapping out new highs or around psychological numbers? Also, I still can't normally chat on this account. Just supers. Playboy Rich. Yeah, no, I don't use fib. I don't use fibs at all. But I appreciate the $10 tip. Didn't you reply yesterday and Ginger said she was gonna take a look? So, yeah, I don't use fibs. Oh man, we're out here, chat. We got PW in the chat, fired up for Monday. Why not? You gotta love it. Somebody said the EMAs crossed over. Yeah. Hold up, chat. Hold up now. Hold up for 1 second. $1,000 game of horse Monday. Sir, you would not be winning the horse. I hate PW. I love you and all. I'm super grateful to be here. An opportunity. You're the boss. But you would not be beating me in any kind of basketball related competition, sir. You got the ping pong on Smash. I think I may have won one game that was a little questionable from a score standpoint, but I don't think that the horse is going to work out in your favor. After all, chat, I was on a middle school team with PW. Were you ever on a middle school, high school team for basketball? Because we need to know. So my team, chat, it was the Suncoast Sharks. That was a middle school team. Make no mistake about it. My mom still has the jersey somewhere, guys, and I'm pretty sure it still fits. I'm not embarrassed to say it. So I guess I didn't go through a growth spurt, but hey, you know, I'm fired up because I would not be losing that. Make no mistake about it. My money on PW. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, PW obviously has a height advantage. I'm not going to lie on that, but this is horse, chat. This has nothing to do with height advantage. So what is he going to do? Bring out some, you know, some trick shots? Oh, you know, I'm trembling. I'm trembling. He's going to bring out some trick shots. Guys, you're talking about DMONEY here. If you haven't noticed, chat, I am at least 98% black. DMONEY's 98% black, guys. Maybe there's there's 2% of something else, but DMONEY's at least 98% black. So you gotta give me some kind of credit here. Come on, man. We don't that 1% black. So I don't get any kind of points here, chat. This is Cray Cray with Little Ray Ray. Boy, have the times changed. And we're looking at some kind of bullish reaction right back up off the bottom of the range. 5-minute chart. Yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, chat. Loser shaves their head. I mean, we both have. I mean, guys, I got a low haircut right now. So, I mean, look at this push right back up to the upside, chat. Nice 5-minute candle, 62-point range on the candle. Pretty bullish reaction. Just kind of barcoding here. We need to break above it for me to be interested here, though. We've seen this multiple times. Called out multiple trades so far, guys. So we just wait it out. He'll be okay. PW's gonna be practicing all weekend long, chat. I'm gonna be at a birthday party, so my niece turned 11. Make no mistake about it. I'll be there, so I won't even practice this weekend, chat. And I'm pretty sure that DMONEY can beat PW at horse, guys. So we're gonna keep score very accurately here because we can't afford to have PW lose track of the score, right? So because I think I had one ping pong game, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little, you know, I'm pretty sure that game could have been over, chat. And chat doesn't think you caught that tuna. Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna find out, chat. So apparently there's $1,000 on the line. Now I'm not gonna lie, DMONEY might have to look at some counterfeit bills for a Monday. Monday's competition. Because I will not be losing this. Pretty confident, chat. Hope your money's on DMONEY. Because don't be fooled. Don't be confused. I almost made my high school basketball team, chat. Not gonna lie, freshman year I did not make the cut. However, sophomore year I made the second cut, chat. So if you notice, there's a pattern here. There's a pattern. There's a consistency pattern. Middle school basketball team, Suncoast Sharks. I think I had about 3 minutes of playing time throughout my middle school career, guys. I hit 1 3-pointer. Had the whole crowd fired up. So I got proof. But I don't think PW made any team. So, but I got cut second round of cut in high school, Chad. And I kind of figured that my basketball career was over. They didn't recognize what they had. They didn't value me as a valued member of the team. So anybody, I see your patterns never give up. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here, chat. If you haven't already, do me a solid, chat. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We rock out Monday through Friday, no later than 9 a.m. We out here trying to make a little money. As we be patient, waiting for a break. We got a couple accounts in the green. We're rolling here, guys. We're up over $1,400. Gonna be smart. It's Friday. Just waiting for a break in one direction for a continuation, and then we'll try to join the party. Make no mistake about it. And you got Apex right now, 90% off, chat. This is your time if you have been on the sidelines. 90% off as always, using up to 90% off as always using the code PW. Talking to town right now with Apex. Obviously, end of day drawdown accounts are available. 50K accounts up to 150K accounts. All right, so we're getting close here to, is this going to be a break to the upside here, chat? Or are we going to get some kind of rejection? We're going to find out. $27,260 has been a level of resistance, so we're getting close. This is that time where that previous 15-minute candle does look primed for more potential upside. Do the bulls have enough energy to pop us through these highs, guys? I feel like if we bust it, we're up to 300 level or higher. This is the level that you're kind of eyeing if the momentum really picks up to the upside. Previous highs that were put in pre-market 7:30 this morning. Well, we'll keep an eye out on this 5-minute candle. All right, there's 25,000. Okay, there's the break, chat, to the upside. Right, there's the break that we've been waiting for. Question is, do they have enough momentum? Gonna try a quick long here, chat. Let's see if we got follow through to the upside. We've been waiting on a while for this trade to kind of play out. There's 10 points, guys. Really quick. Do they have enough momentum to kind of push us higher with aggression? It's taken forever to get above the top of this range. You had a quick 10 points and you got to pull back. So let's see if we get some follow through here. You got these levels 300 or higher, but once again, a rejection. So let's see how this plays out. 15-minute chart looks primed. No follow through, guys. Right back down. So definitely a chop morning with these kind of like breakout, no follow through trades. 1 hour chart looks bullish, but just can't get the momentum to kind of take us higher. Instant rejection off of those highs. Had a quick 10 points, wanted more, obviously. Because we've taken so much time in this area. Kind of been stuck in this range since basically 8:50 this morning. Crazy. Yeah, no follow through here. All right, that's disappointing, guys, that we can't get the push. Right back down. Another rejection. So how many times have we rejected this area, right? We had a quick pop to the upside. Had about 10 points pretty quickly and wanted the continuation up towards 300 and did not get it. We're right back inside of the ORB again. That's just the kind of day that we're having, chat. So we'll see what happens here. You got about 50 seconds left, current 5-minute candle. PW did post a video of them with the catch, the tuna, guys. You gotta love it. And I'll be looking here maybe to rejoin this long if the momentum kind of steps up here, guys, because you're getting a bounce right back up. You got to love this price action. So I am watching that. But PW did. This is the video.
Let's go. Beautiful.
So good. Pass it around.
What is that?
They're already going in, chat. I mean, this is crazy. They're already. So does that mean there's no tuna for us?
Let's go. Beautiful.
So good. Pass it around.
What is that? He tuna fresh out of the ocean 5 minutes ago.
Cray cray.
Yeah, it's jumping into. Let's go. Beautiful.
All right, so they're already digesting the tuna, guys. As we get a pop here, this is just kind of showing you the price action, chat. We are right back above the top of that range again. So, like I said, this is just the kind of price action that we've been having, guys. And you do feel that 300s are, that the bulls want 300, but it's just a matter of when. Kind of like one of those days where you have to enter on some of these retracements for a better entry, right? Towards the 14 EMA, 27,230, and try to ride it back. Barely closed above it again. This was a rejection area. They put in a higher high, and now we're just kind of pulling back. Oh man, you gotta love it. Feel like a pop is coming here, guys. Bazooka candle style. Kind of building. Right back up again. So you had the retracement put in 5-minute chart, and then you got the expansion right back up. This is what I was saying. You're trying to get in close to the EMA and then try to ride it back to the upside because it's been giving you these retracements before the expansion back up, chat. So if you pop 280, first target on the pop here, chat, would be this level up here. And then if they really get it pushing, you're looking towards 354. So definitely not a lot of follow through, guys, but I do feel that the momentum is clearly to the upside. So that's what's happening. All right, clearly to the upside here, chat. Look out for the longs here. Kind of building up. Feels like to kind of finally kind of break through these levels with momentum to the upside. So if you entered off the 14, you're feeling pretty good right now on the long. About 54 seconds left, current 5-minute candle. We'll see how this thing closes out. Got a nasty price action. Meaning that the follow through just kind of disappears and then it appears right on a retracement. Oh man. Right back down. Take this off because it's probably easier to see if I do this. All right, so you see how that was basically another kind of like setup here, guys, for a pop higher. Gotta love this. It's like a slow grind to the upside. That's what it's doing. Basically slow grinding to the upside here, chat. Done for the day, up 4,000. Nice. Yeah, so there's your pop guy. It's one of those days where you need to get in. You're not necessarily maybe getting in on a breakout. You're getting in on a retracement down and then riding it back to the upside as it grinds higher. That's just what's happening right now. They're inching towards that upper 300 level. We're back above the ORB high as well. So I like the bazooka here, guys, right? Kind of feeling like that 300 level could be in play. I like that momentum that kind of stepped in there. I did take a quick long on that pop to the upside, guys. Trying to ride the momentum, right? So I'm going to give this a second and probably close. There it is. There's 840. There it is. Let's go, baby. Okay, guys. All right. So there's the pop. Got some continuation there up to, there it is. 27,296. So there it is. There's the pop that the market's starting to wake up here. What a crazy kind of build up here towards that 300 level, chat. Got chopped a few times and then rode it for the long. So if you took the long there, drop a W in the chat. You got to love it. There was more upside that kind of stepped into the market, guys. Off that low of 265. Tried it multiple times, got chopped a few times, but that's trading. Clearly, they want higher at this point. There's 295. Up 3,000. Nice. W up 3,000 done for the day. Congrats. The 60 level, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the level I was talking about, right? You want a retracement and then a push higher. That's just what it's given right now, guys. The best entry is on the retracement right now, not the breakout. You're trying to get in, looking for lower, higher lows to basically be kind of hold up, and then we expand higher. That's what's printing right now. If you traded as a breakout though, and you got in above 280, if you kind of held, then you picked up about 15 points. And there was your 27,297 area. So if you haven't already, chat, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Sounds like we have a basketball competition coming up on Monday, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very confident, chat. Wasn't super confident, obviously, in my ping pong abilities, but because you know, haven't done a lot of ping pong, but feel pretty confident about the basketball competition coming up. This is gonna be great. We got to make sure that it's recorded as well, chat. We don't want any kind of funny business. All right, so yeah, there's the attempt to get to 300. DMONEY gonna get schooled? No, I am not. I beg to differ. Can we keep the 2,000 plus likes on the stream alive, chat? Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. We got about 4,500 people tuned into the show. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Appreciate the support, guys. As the market tries to get above that 300 level. So look out here for this box, chat. 27,000, like 311 or higher. That's the niche. That's the first area that could be an area of resistance. If price is going to continue in momentum to the upside, and then obviously we got the highs. From our pre-market, 27,365. To be honest, a growing trend of coffee companies decreasing Starbucks market percentage. This is a risky product, just a normal day. Okay. What? What are you posting, Stocked Up Daily? Let's check your activity, because you could sounds like you're like spamming something. Yeah, we got to get you out of here, man. You've had quite a bit of. You survived for a while. You probably snuck through the cracks, but you gone. You got a lot of stock. You're trying to promote stocks and all that stuff on the channel, so we don't know what you're talking about. You gone. Oh man. Yeah, it looks like he snuck through the cracks a few times, chat, but made no mistake about it. We caught him today, so you gotta love it. All right, like I said, guys, top of the box is 27,000, like 311. That first area of resistance, top of that box, 5-minute chart. So if you bust through there, we're looking for higher highs up to pre-market highs. So just be cautious of the areas. Oh man. Yes, Sirski. So we're approaching that first box, guys. Got a reaction here so far. That was your 27,305. I don't speak English, but thank you. But I'm still profitable because of you guys. Thank you. Hey, yeah, we're not a signal service, but I appreciate the kind words. I don't hit buy or sell for you, so you did all the work. So congrats to you for making money. Who's going to win the battle now, chat? Who's in control? That's the question. Do the Bulls have enough momentum to take us to new highs? Or do we kind of fizzle out here for deeper retracements to the downside? Bull's kind of shy now. That's a good way to say it. Your camera shy. Well, if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit that like button. Don't be shy with the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Tradeify accounts right now, chat. 40% off using the code PW. You got options. As we look at the market trying to pump here, back above 300. Retracement to 9 EMA. Somebody want to try to get it. Oh, man. Well, I mean, if you look at the 1 hour chart, you can see that the momentum is they're trying to push this thing higher to the upside. We know that 310, 311 area needs to get broken for more continuation up. So be cautious here, chat. Market could want some kind of, right? The longer we stall here, you're either going to get a quick bazooka to kind of nuke through these levels, sitting above like 320 up towards the top up here. Or a deeper retracement back down. It's Friday. We got the weather report. Don't you worry, chat. If you thought I forgot about it, you would be highly mistaken. So we got the weather report for you. Friday for Fort Lauderdale. Don't you worry. Right now, current temperature, chat, 76 degrees. The high today is going to be 78, and the low overnight was 70. It's cloudy right now, though, chat. You got some sunshine kind of peeking through the clouds. It looks like around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you'll have more sunshine kind of peeking through between 4 and 7 p.m. So looks like no rain on the horizon. So you got to love that, but it is cloudy. So it was so a bit of overcast outside. If you're planning outdoor activities, the beach might not be one of them. So there's your weather forecast brought to you by the BDH and DMONEY. You gotta love it. What's the chance of carjacking? Well, to be honest, we're in South Florida, so there's a very high chance that in certain areas that you might get carjacked. I'm just saying. DMONEY, it seems like the only thing going up is Nvidia. The rest is stalling, so it's worrying me to get long. Yeah. I mean, you need momentum to kind of bust through that 310 level, and then I think it's off to the races for the bulls if they're able to do that. So I do feel, chat, that, you know, probability wise, you're looking at price action and you're trying to make a determination, clearly. So I am holding some NVIDIA stock here, guys, on Warbucks. So I'm going to let it ride probably until this afternoon, because you kind of feel like the momentum on NQ is to the upside. I think it only makes sense. So I'm going to let it ride, guys. See if we can get some momentum going. So we'll let this kind of play out. This is my Warbucks account. You're able to trade equities, obviously, with Warbucks, chat. So I'm going to let this ride throughout the day. We'll keep an eye on it. So you're able to start trading equities for as cheap as $36, guys, for a 5K account. Unheard of. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. So I'm going to let my NVIDIA position ride here. See if we can get some momentum going here, chat. WarbucksBTC.com. Make no mistake about it. Use the code PW. And NQ is trying here, chat. This is that level. That's the 311 level. Like I said, I mean, I do feel that we are going to get up to this 27,360 or higher level. Just a matter of time here, chat. So pretty clean kind of setup here. It looks a little cleaner now that we've broken out. We've had a lot of volatility, back and forth price action. And now we're finally getting a push to the upside. So if you took the longs, congrats. You got about 45 seconds left, current 5-minute candle. Eight green 5-minute candles, a pullback would be possible. Yeah, but you got to realize, though, now remember, chat, anything's possible in the market. We could very well get a pullback. However, we've had a lot of time kind of consolidating in this area. So before finally breaking out to the upside, chat, right? Keep that in mind. We've been in this same range for quite some time, and you might be ready for a bazooka to the upside, because we've been hanging out for so long. And you can kind of see it on the 30-minute chart, these crazy bottom wicks, top and bottom wicks. 9:30, 10 o'clock as well. So just be mindful. All right, so we got it's funny because we were able to put in a high above this high, chat, and then you get the pullback right back down. So new high was put in finally above these highs, so 27,319.75. Somebody said NVIDIA's up 5%. Yeah, NVIDIA's pumping. NVIDIA's pumping, chat. Hate to do this to you guys, but I gotta pee. Be right back.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What did I miss, chat? Looks like not much. I hope you flush. I hope so too. I hope so too. Did you put flush McGush? Oh man, you gotta love it. All right, let's see if the momentum kind of picks up. Back to the upside, chat. Get back above these highs. 27,323. Looking for this box I got mapped out. We'll take this one off. Taps my trail, then keeps going up. Gotta love it. Yeah, that's how it is. So it's like one of those days today, chat, where like I said earlier, you almost want to enter on like these retracements down, almost anticipating that it's forming like a bottom wick and then expanding like higher, because that's going to give you the best entry. And then all of a sudden we're sitting at 360 or higher, chat. There it is. The expansion to the upside, guys. There's 330, 331. That's just the kind of day that it's been, chat. Retracement entries today is what the wave is, right? That's the wave. That's the move. Get in on a retracement and ride this thing. So because you would have been up about 30 points. And this is the initial target area on the way up. 1 hour chart looks prime. Nope. I mean, you got a pretty small bottom wick, but that is, like I said earlier, somebody said that they felt that it was in need of a retracement. Well, you had a bearish candle get put in, and then you had the sweep of that bearish candle, and then you got this candle just pushed right back up for a higher high. Ginger. Oh man, Ginger said you guys need to leave Jerome a voicemail. It's they're so fun to listen to. Yeah, I agree. We got to go through those, chat. We're gonna clearly have some pretty interesting conversations. Jerome's gonna have some pretty interesting conversations, it looks like. So if you haven't heard the news. So feel free to call in to the Jerome hotline, 865-234-2255, chat. And you're able to leave your questions for Jerome, and he will may or may not answer. Apparently he's not answering creditors or the child support agencies, chat, or the authorities. So he may or may not answer you depending on your question. You gotta love it. I'm very concerned for Jerome because his afro is looking a little uneven, chat. Like he hasn't seen a barber. So a little concerned for Romy Rome, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't be though, chat, right? Maybe that's the good in DMONEY and I shouldn't care because he's not nice to me. So why should I care about his well-being? But all right, 27,312. It's 15-minute candle. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left, chat, on the 15-minute candle. One hour chart. You got about 32 minutes left on the 1 hour chart. You just, you would have loved a bottom wick, I guess. A little bit more convincing if we had a nice size bottom wick. We got a very small bottom wick, but I mean, that's what's right now. You're getting these retracements and then pushes. Bought at 307. Yeah. But you see what I'm saying, right? So that retracement is it's almost like that's the best possible entry right now, chat. Getting in on these retracements back down. So that person's up 20 points. Almost. And you're trying to ride it for a break of this high above 27,332. Will it dump like yesterday? I'm not sure. I mean, I think you got to be mindful that the daily chart right now is super bullish. 4 hour chart is bullish. 1 hour chart is bullish at the moment. So the higher time frames are bullish. So will it dump? Anything's possible in the market. Trump can come out right now and say something that kind of spooks the market, or, you know, but if we're going to continue higher, if we're going to slow grind higher, this is the level of interest that I got mapped out, chat. I just saw your email, did you? All right, so there is your expansion there, chat, to 27,335. Longs look promising here, guys, to potentially 360 area, which is about 20 points from here, right? Some of this like rapid expansion, you needed to take off pretty quickly, but bulls are definitely fighting the fight to take us higher. That's for sure. ICT clowning that 27,063 target. LOL. Whole account blow. Like, who is this guy? So, toxic, what's your user ID? Toxic, whatever it is. You blew your account? Why? Like, how did you blow your account, man? I mean, like, how did you blow your account? I literally been saying that it's good to get in on retracements and try to ride the momentum to the upside. Somebody had an entry at 27,307 and they rode it up. Prices hit 340. So whatever you did, you need to take some ownership, sir. If you're trading full, yeah, use PW, use code PW. Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys, if you actually, if you're sizing too large and you're not able to, today's a pullback day, a pullback entry day where the market's pulling back before expanding higher and you're going full size, you got to take some accountability for that. You need to account for pullbacks. Like, if you're going full margin, that's on you, man. Make your own calls. Toxic. You have the chart right in front. Exactly. You got the chart right in front of you. So if you see something that, listen, if guys, we're not a signal service where we're telling you, I've never told you to hit buy or hit sell on your account. I've never done that. PW doesn't do that as well because we're not a signal service, chat. So I'm basically just talking through what's going on in the market. As we expand higher. So your entries are your entries, your accounts are your accounts, right? So you gotta, I mean, do they not use appropriate stop losses? Apparently not. Apparently he didn't. So oh man. D, what's up? Double top and then back down. Possibility, because this was the area, right, that I had mapped out. We got up to 27,344, and then you're getting some pullback right now. So we'll have to see. Higher time frames are still bullish. Obviously, we know that. So I'm always trying to align myself, chat. So if this is your first time rocking out with DMONEY, I'm always trying to align myself with the higher time frame. And if the higher time frame is bullish, then I'm trying to align myself with that, right? So because that's how you stay out of trouble, guys. But we know that we've had a lot of it's like funny today though, because we had the first trade that was a 30, you could have bagged 30 plus points for a winner, and we had somebody saying that they blew an account. So it's like I don't know what what that person did either, but you got to take some accountability. So I saw obviously a lot of W's in the chat, so I'm not quite sure where they got something mixed up, but it is what it is. Tim, I blew 2 accounts before market open, and that was on me. Yeah. They trade on their own. If you do, don't blame anyone. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, guys. I saw, you've had some chop here, but I think I pretty much I've explained what I see in the market and what's happening. I'm not perfect, by any means, but like I say that all the time, but I mean, I definitely have, I think I've clearly at this point, we've been expanding to the upside. So you will be looking for longs on these retracements. That's the harder part right now, is that if you're not entering on retracements and you're literally entering on breakouts, you're probably getting chopped, and you're just trying to join the party thinking that you're going to get a 40-50 point move continuation. And if you join on a retracement, you're probably up 20 to 30 points as the candle approaches that previous candle's high on the 5-minute chart. So that's just what it is. That's what the market's giving right now. Earnings next week, big tech. Yeah. I mean, you had some of that this week though, chat, right? You had Intel this week. We had Tesla this week, earnings. It's always funny though, guys. Like, so if you made money today, DMONEY, he was my friend. He was trolling, LOL. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, you never know, right? That's the thing. You don't know, because we had somebody earlier that said it after a 30-point plus trade, where I literally showed my exit on the trade as well. So you never know. If you made money, guys, drop a W in the chat. We want to see where you guys are at. So, and I think it makes sense that you have to keep in mind, chat, the goal of the channel is that you have some, we're adding value to the space where you're seeing setups and you're taking them, and you're not just waiting to hear me or PW say we're in a long or a short. So that's just how it is. So because if you're waiting for that, I mean, that's scary, to be honest. All right, so Apex accounts, guys, 90% off. It's back. Use the code PW. You got 2 options: end of day drawdown or trailing drawdown. Multiple account sizes, 25K up to 150K accounts. You gotta love it. Back again to 330. They won't tell you to hold. That's your decision. Yeah, that's that's your. Oh my goodness. Yeah, at the end of the day, these accounts are yours, chat. So you got to decide if you're gonna hold a trade or close a position, right? I mean, you might hold longer than me, or not. Oh man, just got an email chat from my building that somebody, I guess, on the 10th floor had an issue yesterday. I guess they left their stove on or something. They didn't know the stove was on. A resident experienced an issue with their stove, which caused smoke to spread within their unit and into the hallway. We were happy to share that no one was hurt and the situation was very minor, with only the appliance being affected. Authorities responded promptly and ensured everything was safe. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. So they were probably cooking something and forgot that, or they. Need a blame button in the chat? Yeah, 100%. Weed kills. All right, there's the bazooka candle, chat. There's the bazooka candle. All right. Took some of that quick long there, guys. You got to love it. There's the bazooka candle to the upside. The problem is that some people didn't want to wait here, chat. They didn't want to be patient, and they didn't think that we were going to break those highs that I've had mapped out basically since the beginning of the session. These levels are not made up levels, guys. This is basic support and resistance. And would you look at that? All right, so we know the top of the box was that 360 level, chat. We've been waiting for a while. You got a count up $1,825. The other count's up $765. You gotta love it. So there was the momentum play. And, you know, whoever, where was the best entry? Off the EMA's retracement. Again, that's just what we're getting, chat, right? Had this level mapped out. And you got some pretty bullish momentum that kind of stepped in here above 27,417. Crazy. There was the bazooka candle, chat. We felt like it was coming. We had a lot of chop on the way up today. About 107 points between those two candle ranges. You gotta love it. Just passed 3 more evals with that explosive candle. Nice. So all right. So let me say something here, chat, to kind of give clarification, right? If you're new to the stream, if I'm kind of giving you some analysis, guys, same thing with PW, right? didn't see any reason to be short bias. Now, that doesn't mean that there's no turbulence, because we've had a lot of kind of attempted breakouts, retracement, and then a push higher, right? So, but you're still leaning towards the long side. You got to do with that what you will, and try to frame a setup based off of that, and be mindful of your risks that you're putting on. Because if you're going heavy and you almost got to account for some retracements, chat. That's why you see me, if I'm closing a trade out, I'm closing a trade out because the retracement is maybe a little bit more deeper than I would want. And I know that I still want to be able to enter if momentum picks up in the market. Right? So I don't want to run out of ammunition, chat, on a simple retracement if the market is pushing to the upside, if that makes any sense, because then you're able to join. It took us, this is the largest candle that we've had. It's 5-minute candle, right? There's a 83-point candle. Finally got the momentum. We've had a lot of back and forth price action. Price pushes up, retraces, pushes up, retraces, chop, whatever you want to call it, on the way up. That's just how it is. So if you run out of ammunition, all you're going to be able to do is watch as price finally starts to kind of move with momentum in one direction. It was news, D-Money, chill. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So guys, if you don't realize that the news a lot of times is going to take you to these that's what it takes to get through these resistance or support level. A lot of times it's news related, guys. It doesn't matter. It's baked into the market. You don't think that people know, you don't think that the institutions and all of that stuff have an insight on what's going on with the news, etc. You might not believe that, but all you got to do is look at the charts and go back and kind of map out some of these levels. We've had multiple attempts to get up here to the 360 level. We just couldn't do it, right? Until that news came out, if that was news. That's just how it works. So maybe you don't believe it, and that's fine. You don't have to, but I'm just telling you how the market, if you start noticing long enough, you're going to pick up on that, chat. If you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Looks like we're hanging out at 2,000 likes. We got 3,700 people tuned into the show. How high can we go? $27,417 is the current high, chat. Trump talking in 10, be careful. Yeah. I mean, what's new with that? It's almost every day. He's been talking almost he's had something going on almost every day, it feels like, chat, right? To be honest. So you're not even surprised anymore when somebody says that Trump is going to be speaking. I got stopped out right before the bazooka. Too tight of a stop. Yeah, unfortunately that happens. So a lot of bullish momentum in the market, chat. This current 1 hour candle looks cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. You just kind of felt that we were building up for a bazooka candle here, chat. Right? I mean, we just... Doesn't mean you won't get retracements on the way. So if you missed a pump, now you want to see how price reacts now that it put in a higher high. We know that if you kind of look at the daily chart, we're obviously putting in new all-time highs, guys, right? So that 27,417 is a new all-time high. So the reality is now, you know, if you missed that kind of explosive candle, you had about an 80-point move off the EMA. You want to see if there's some kind of pullback and then expansion higher. Yeah, I bought into it. I just bought at market when I saw the momentum kind of building up, because we knew that we had that level kind of mapped out. So that was the thought process, right? And that's why sometimes, chat, you don't, when price is in heavy momentum, you're not gonna have time to. Sometimes you gotta hop in. All right, guys. So, question that comes up all the time is DMONEY, what account should I get on these Lucid accounts? Well, I prefer personally, PW likes Lucid Pro because you can pass in 1 day, guys. Right, I prefer Flex only because there is no consistency in the funded phase. You got a 50% consistency rule in the evaluation phase, chat. So it's just a preference thing, and you got to make a decision. And then obviously if you want straight to funded, that's an option as well. Lucid is very aggressively kind of has jumped to the top in my, you know, has quickly jumped to being one of the top props out there, guys, in my opinion. I know PW feels the same way. Over $150 million in payouts, guys. So Lucid Flex account right now, you could use the code PW. 40% off. You gotta love it. $3,000 profit target, max loss 2,000 on the 50K Flex eval. Obviously, drawdowns end of day. So once you get into the funded, chat, that's where, right, there's no consistency rule in the funded phase. And then it's somebody wanted to know earlier how many days to pay out. It's every 5 days. You can take a payout every 5 days. How do you feel about the straight to fund it? The straight to fund is not bad. I mean, so the reality is, chat, is that, I mean, you have an option, obviously, for straight to fund it if you want to do that. 50K account, we'll just kind of use that example. $364, right? Using the code PW. Same max loss, 2K. Keep in mind, though, that you are going to have a daily loss limit, right? So $1,200 is your loss limit, and obviously, so if you have a red day, that's you know, pretty close to what, 60 points or so, maybe 55, and then you got fees or whatever. So you have a rough day, then you're gonna have roughly $800 to trade with. So just be mindful of that. The straight to funded accounts, chat, they do have a 20% consistency rule. So just kind of keep that in mind. So if you got to make $3,000, which that is the number for a payout on the 50K account, $3,000 is a profit target, then that means that to be at that 20% consistency rule, you need to make $600 or less to be in compliance with that, chat, right, per day. So basically $600, 5 days, you're at $3,000. So versus the flex account, like I said earlier, there is no consistency rule. You still got to hit the 3,000, guys, but there's no consistency rule. So you can make $1,000, you can make $1,500, you can make $3,000, right? Like, there is no consistency rule there. So just keep that in mind. So shout out to Lucid, currently 40% off using the code PW. You gotta love it, chat. When is Trump? Somebody said he was at 12. Let me see if I can find that. Where's Trump speaking, guys? Yeah, I feel like every day it's with Trump, it's something going on. So I use that code on the one I bought. Hey, we appreciate the support as always. So no consistency rules with Lucid. There's no consistency rule in the funded account if you're trading the flex account, right? So once that account's funded, there's no consistency. There is a consistency rule in the evaluation. There's a 50% consistency rule in the evaluation, right? So meaning that you got to make $3,000. We'll just use the 50K account because it's an easy example, but it applies, you know, to every flex account, right? It's still going to be the same 50% consistency rule. So of your profit target. So no day can be more than 50% of your biggest day shouldn't be more than 50%, right? So you got to make $3,000. So in a nutshell, you want to basically keep it $1,500 on one day, $1,500 the next day, or spread it out across the week, or however you do your evaluations, right? If it takes you a week and you're like, hey, I want to make $600 a day, you know, you're fine on that. So, but you could basically pass it in 2 days. That's the math, right? You can pass it in as little as 2 days. Doesn't mean you have to pass it in 2 days. You can take, obviously there's no monthly, it's a one-time payment, so there's no monthly billing, chat. So it doesn't mean you have to pass it in 1 day or 2 days. You can take as long as you want. So just be mindful of that. But once it is funded, there is no consistency rule in the flex account. That's why I like the flex accounts, guys. because you do have, you're going to deal with a 40% consistency in Lucid Pro. So that's all. Price is just kind of hanging out now. We finally had that momentum. This can be expected that we kind of slow down a little bit going into that lunch hour. Virtually impossible to pass in 2 days. I need 3 days to do it. Scott, yeah, I mean, you can, but it's up to you, right? I mean, it's $1,000 a day or whatever. So however long it takes you. I'm just saying you can pass in as little as, the way that it's set up, you're able to pass in as little as 2 days. It does not mean that you have to try to pass in 2 days, guys. You can take as much time as you want. It's not monthly billing, so. Big fella, I pass in 2 days all the time. Yeah. It's funny how yesterday we had a 500 drop, and now it's up 800 since that price level. Garbage, yeah. Today, it's been a weird week, chat. I mean, to say the least. It's been a little weird. Clearly, they've wanted to kind of put in higher highs. We've had a lot of choppiness throughout the week, right? Especially Monday and Tuesday was super choppy. And I felt like toward, Wednesday going into up to Wednesday was a little bit better. Yesterday was a little bit better. And then today we've had some chop on the way up. And you can always spot the chop, chat, by looking at these candles with long wicks. Top and bottom. So if you look, right, look at all these wicks, top and bottom wicks. 9:30 open, top and bottom wick on the 15-minute candle. The next candle, top and bottom, long top and bottom wick. The next candle, long top and bottom wick. The next candle, top and bottom wick, right? And then we finally kind of broke out of it 10:45, and then we've been expanding to the upside. So there's been a lot of this. This is not easy to trade right here, chat. Like, I think sometimes people kind of lose sight of that there's been a lot of chop in the market with these long wicks, top and bottom of the candle. That's why if you see me like exiting, I know that it's, your entry needs to be lower, where you're almost getting in. We're good? Oh, okay. Where the entry has to be lower, because if not, then you run the risk of getting chopped, and then it's gonna take off to the upside without you, right? That's basically what it is. Entry order has to be lower. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree. D-Money, when you think the market will go and touch the market, go touch the market open for last at 6 p.m. What was that? 26,693. Are you saying, let me check something. I'm not quite sure like what levels you're talking about. To be honest, I'm kind of lost on what you're. Do you think the market will be? Do you think the market will be done by noon or tomorrow if you're still in a trade? Well, remember today's Friday, so I mean, I wouldn't be looking to hold anything going into the weekend. I mean, depending on if you're maybe you're in a live account. If you're trading prop accounts, you're not going to be able to hold it anyway, right? So they're gonna force you to exit that position at whatever time your prop has dictated that you need to be out of the position, right? Some props are later than others. Some props are 4:30, some props are 4:59. Right, like it just depends on the prop. But I personally wouldn't be looking to hold anything, because we've seen back and forth. I think that's why the market, chat, has been a little rocky, because you're getting like conflicted information in regards to like the straits being open, the straits being closed, right? Oh, they're open, they're closed. Oh, we just, you know, took 2 ships, like whatever. And it's kind of like back and forth kind of messages. And a lot of times that kind of causes the market to, you're going to get pops when there's positive, you know, oh, the war could be ending soon. And then all of a sudden, oh, we gave them 3 weeks. And right. So it's like, that's what's been happening. We've gotten all that this week, chat. We've gotten conflicting kind of like messages. So I wouldn't be holding anything though going into the weekend. If you're saying like power hour in this afternoon, maybe we get a sell off, right? Kind of going into the weekend. Who knows? But clearly the agenda this week was to pump us to all-time highs. And that's what we have. That's what the market has accomplished so far, 27,417. So in the midst of all the chop that we've had, kind of sitting back here, looking to the left on the higher time frame chart, right? We've expanded out of it. Later, D, have a great weekend. Yeah, you as well. Have a good weekend. So, somebody put their username as Damari is kind of young. What is going on here? Oh man, duh, D-Money, the straights are open and closed. It's simple. Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of like, that's the messages we've been getting, chat. Shorts? Yeah, I'm not looking for shorts. I wouldn't be looking for shorts because you got to try to join the momentum where the momentum is, and currently it's to the upside, clearly. So if you're a bull, you're enjoying this retracement because maybe you're able to look for another entry on some kind of higher low being set up, right, or formed. So I'm not looking to just jump short just because we're getting a bit of a retracement at the moment, right? You need something convincing for that. We've had a lot of momentum here on the higher time frame to the upside, so looks like it's trying to put in a bottom wick on the 1 hour. Yeah, it could be. I see that. So yeah, that's I wouldn't be so quick to get short. Not yet. Trump is speaking. Where is he speaking? This is like crazy, man. There's so many. He's on so much now, chat, that it's kind of. I need $400 to pass my eval. Give us the hint when you enter. I guess you're saying trade red droopy eyes. I don't know what you're using a translator or something. Shout out to LR7 Trades, D-Money and the fam. I'm up $8,400 this week. I'll accept my blessings and enjoy my weekend. Hope you all do the same. Hey, have a good week. Have a good weekend. Gotta love it. Just hit buy or walk away. Yeah, the funny thing is that, yeah, it's what's been happening right now is you get long off the EMAs, chat, and you on a retracement, and then you ride this thing to new highs, and that's currently what's happening, right? That bounce off of 363 right back up. They starting to schedule him outside of market hour. Yeah, because they already know that it's like how many times is this guy gonna. D, I've been trading for 6 years, only passed one eval, no payouts. I have been watching you guys for 2 months, and I can take my first payout using the code PW. Thank you guys so much. Hey, 3210 Komodo, congrats. I'm happy for you. Definitely happy for you. So congrats to you on your payout. You got to love it. You just have to listen to what he's saying about the market and key levels he keeps repeating. Literally, DMONEY and PW are teaching us and getting us money for free. Yeah. I mean, it's always interesting when people they get, it's like the goal of the channel, guys, is to help kind of add value to the space by hopefully kind of displaying and explaining how we trade and why we're taking some of these setups, right? And if it's something that you like or agree with, like it makes sense to you, then maybe you're able to add it to your toolkit, your trading toolkit, right? So, but that's the goal of the channel. Obviously we're not a signal service. We're not a financial, we're not licensed to provide financial advice. So we're not managing your accounts because we're not licensed to do that. But it's something that we try to take pride in doing it. We take it serious, guys, as far as trying to analyze and call out what we're looking at. So does it always play out? Absolutely not. Do we get every trade right? Absolutely not. Do we take losses? Absolutely. Do we get chopped on trades? Absolutely, right? Especially when the market's choppy. Like we're gonna get chopped as well. The difference is gonna be is that your risk management, chat. Right? If are you managing your risk? Can you spot that we've been getting pullbacks to the EMAs and we've been getting bullish reactions off of the EMAs? Can you spot that? Right? Because if you can spot that, then you're able to frame like some of these setups, because to be honest, we haven't had a candle so far, and at some point it's going to happen, chat, but we have not had a candle that closed below the 14 and 50 EMA so far since basically 10:35 this morning. It's almost 12:30, chat. So if you look at the EMAs on my chart, we have not had a candle. We had a bullish EMA cross that formed, right? And then it got the momentum back to the upside, and we have not as of yet, right? We could be getting ready for it, but as of yet, we have not had a candle close back below the 14. So when prices and momentum in one direction, the EMAs tend to be very well respected. Hence why I kept stating that feels like a retracement kind of day where you're getting in as close as you can to the EMA and you're trying to ride it back to the upside. Shout out to Tanner, 70K from Apex. Thanks to y'all. Moving over to Lucid 100Ks now to see how much I can extract from them for May. Let's go. Trying to make a little money. Hey, Tanner, congrats. So you're watching here, chat. Same thought process, right? You just had a retracement, higher low put in. Can we get now back above 400 level? Got a bottom wick. You're looking to see if they can expand this thing higher above 400, 27,400. Squared away $4.99 for helping 70K. Hey, he didn't have to tip anything, so it's a free stream. So shout out to Tanner. He didn't have to tip anything, to be honest. Gold for by August. Oyster date just. Let's go. Yeah. Speaking of that, chat. While we kind of wait here to see what plays out, I can tell you what watch D-Money wants to get. Make no mistake about it. Tanner's talking about watches over here. Let me pull this thing up. We're gonna show you, don't you worry, chat. So yeah, definitely the day date, guys. I think the day date is the way to go for me. And it's actually this thing is lit, chat. I know PW is not a rolly guy anymore, but D-Money's all about the rolly, guys. I gotta get my feet wet, you know. So day date, 18 karat gold, champagne dial. Is the way to go, chat, for me. So yellow gold. Got to get the champagne dial, guys. I don't know about. I thought the Sky Dweller was better, but to be honest, I think I like the. I think the day date's a little cleaner. Not gonna lie, guys. And it's a preference thing, guys, right? I was all about the Sky Dweller, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, hey, you know what? I think this is the play here for me, chat. So this is a setup here. This is a configuration. You gotta love it. That's it. You have to watch for the knockoffs as they are identical in every way. They're not exactly identical, Mr. Sunny, but I do agree with you. You do have to watch out for the knockoffs. D-Money's not trying to get a fake watch around here. But you get this, guys. You get a nice Cartier bracelet or something to complement it. And I think you're in business. You're going for that classic looking watch? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this is more my kind of deal, my kind of style here, guys, to be honest. I can get that. D-Money, hit me up. Yeah, this watch is a no-brainer. Yeah. To me to me it's lit, chat. Not gonna lie. I mean, you can get it with the. I don't care about the. There's models that they have where they have the baguettes and all that in it. I don't even need that, guys. I'll keep it super clean. But that's the watch. Make no mistake about it. Like I said here, guys, you're looking for that push back towards 400. So if you took the long, congrats, because you just got paid. You had a retracement. You had a retracement down. You had a retracement down to 367, and then you got the expansion right back up towards 400. So congrats if you listened to what I was talking about, chat. You got paid. That was almost a 30-point pop right back up. You gotta love it. Next, D-Money will be talking about VVS's and Lambos. But yeah, that's more of my style, chat. To each his own. I mean, but I think that's a good watch to kind of start out with. You got the famous bracelets here, chat. Kind of accessory to go along with that. 18K as well. Ginger said, "Woo, guys." That's how you do it, in my opinion. You gotta keep it clean, if you know what I mean. That's not a ring. This is actually a this is not a ring. This is a bracelet. They do make a ring though. They do make a ring for it, yeah. Not a bad investment, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right, chat. But that's it. Just kind of sharing what I'm kind of looking at there. As price tries to get back above 400, 27,400. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. There's 400 plus, guys. So there you go. 408. You gotta love it. That's the kind of day that it's been. Get in close to the EMA and let it ride. So who took the longs there, guys, for more continuation to the upside? You gotta love it. There's 27,408. D-Money's Honda Civic was 8K. Now he wants an 8K bracelet. Nah, the Honda Civic was actually $32,000, sir, that I paid cash for. I have you know. Bought it brand new. I think like what, 2 years ago? It's a Honda Civic touring model. Little hatchback action there. And I bought it brand new, guys. So it was not $8,000. It was actually 30, I think like 28. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more. The touring model. You can pull it up. It's a pretty nice car, guys. Leather seats, etc. Navigation, all that. Paid cash for depreciating asset, LOL. Okay, yeah. I paid cash, J-Rod, because I didn't want to have payments. And I had the money. I had a lump sum of money, and I wanted to not have payments. So that's fine. I'm not concerned about that, right? I'm not going to pay somebody else interest when I have cash to pay it off and have no car payment. So if you want to have car payments, have car payments. But D-Money didn't want to do that, sir. And you can have that car as long as you keep the oil change, guys, and the maintenance. You can have that car for an extended period of time. So you know, there's always two sides to a coin. People are, you know, some people, oh, you know, it depreciates. So, you know, yeah. That's fine. Oh man, you gotta love the chat. Saw Jerome at the Olive Garden the other day. Now that right there, I believe, because Jerome would definitely inhale some Olive Garden. What's for lunch? Yeah, I'm not sure. What's some suggestions, chat? To be honest, I'm not sure. I got my daughter today, so I know from a dinner standpoint, I'll figure out something that obviously she's able to that she likes. But drop your lunch ideas in the chat. Let's see them. Ice cream? Nah, not for for lunch. Chuck E. Cheese? Come on, man. Firehouse? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Firehouse subs anymore, chat. I think I would prefer Jersey Mike's over. I think Firehouse doesn't compare to Jersey Mike's, to be honest, chat. That's just my personal opinion. So I would have to lean more towards Jersey Mike's. Not concerned about, you know, Firehouse. Chicken and rice. Yeah, that's we know Denny's gonna have his broccoli, rice, and chicken. So Denny's been acting brand new ever since he started his workout plan, chat. So we know Denny's gonna have his chicken, rice, and broccoli. Make no mistake about it. But all right, there's more expansion to the upside, guys. 420 level just got taken. Slow grind here to the upside. Lustradas or yeah, they still have that. Corn dogs. Gaming expert. Yeah, we're gonna give you a timeout. Trying to insinuate that DMONEY should have a corn dog for lunch here. Gonna give you a 10-second timeout for a violation there of DMONEY's lunch schedule. Oh man. Still on from 369. Nice. I love when that happens, chat, when there's somebody that kind of listened to the game plan and they kind of rolled it out to the upside. You got to love it, right? Because that you got paid right off of that 369 level, top of the box, basically. Breakout, ride the momentum up. You're up 50 plus points to the upside. You got to love it. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We're gonna be wrapping this up here to go to lunch, and we'll be back at 2 o'clock. Make no mistake about it. A little afternoon action. Hopefully, we'll get more volatility in the market. You got two accounts here that I traded today. Lucid accounts, Lucid Flex accounts. One account's up $1,825. The other account's up $765. So we'll take it, guys. As a fellow Demarius, Costco pizza sounds delicious. Look at this. Who is this, chat? Who is this? Demarius kinda young. They got the full government. They got my full government on full display here. We would give him a timeout for trying to have my full government, but we're not gonna do it. I'm not in a trade. Somebody said, am I in a trade to the upside? No, I'm not in a trade to the upside. The long would have been off 369 area, chat, and then you're riding it up. Not going to chase this now. You had a retracement to the 14 EMA. If you didn't take it, shame on you. I literally still have the arrow there, so I mean, I don't know what else to. But yeah, I'm not in any position now, chat. All right, so Demarius Esquire is the third. What? What is going on here? D-Money, have you seen the movie ATL with T.I.? Of course I've seen that movie. Don't you worry. That's a classic movie. Are you coming back for Power Hour? Yeah, I'll be back today at 2 o'clock, chat. We will see what we can get. Make no mistake about it. Hopefully, it'll be a decent afternoon from a price action standpoint. MVP Mickey D-Money, how about a hot dog between two buns for lunch? Yeah, we're gonna give you a timeout. You definitely qualify for a timeout there, trying to insinuate that D-Money should do that. So we're gonna give you a 5-minute timeout because that'll get you off of the stream. You won't be able to come back until this afternoon. You gotta love it. We knew that somebody was going to do it. Somebody was going to try it, chat. And I blame PW for this because he mentioned trying to bring Big Raleigh Man to the BDH. So I think that's now people are going to start to feel really free. And they're going to try D-Money. So we knew that was going to happen. Oh, man. D-Money, are you live every day or do you alternate with PW? Yeah, we actually alternate as far as... so typically when PW's here, he does the morning show, market open show, and I come on after PW. So that's the normal schedule. He typically does the market open, and then I come on after him. Sometimes we stream together as well. So I'm not sure of the schedule next week, chat, to be honest. So I would say if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and you will be up to date because you'll see the scheduled stream for Monday. By the way, chat, Warbucks, I told you. Didn't I tell you, chat, that I was taking longs on Nvidia and I was gonna let this thing ride? Well, make no mistake about it, chat. Up $133 on some longs on Nvidia here. So we know that we're able to trade equities on Warbucks. You gotta love it. Use the code PW, guys. You're able to trade Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, Meta, etc. And I'm riding this thing to the moon, guys. I feel like there's more upside to come here. You gotta love it. If NQ's pumping to the upside, you would have to think that Nvidia, and we know Nvidia has been on a tear today, that the uptrend's gonna continue here. So I'm letting this thing ride, chat. You can get started trading equities with Warbucks for as cheap as $36, guys, for the 5K account. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. Go to the moon, baby. Go to the moon. You gotta love it. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here. On the way out, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do, guys. We'll be back. Don't you worry. I'll be back today at 2 o'clock for some afternoon price action. Hopefully we get some solid movement. We're going to find out either way. So don't be shy, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. I'll catch you guys at 2 o'clock. We gone.